Yeah, it's a different.
You will not find me use anything that forces their head to go somewhere. I want to teach them to put their head there. So that way when you throw whatever you want to throw on, the head's already there and you don't need to use it. Okay? It's more about teaching her where we want our head, and that's through give to the bit. We're going to give and have her soften up and teach her to carry herself there. And I know if you guys have seen show horses, you see them where they have some that you can see the muscles in their neck just completely defined and rolled, and you can just see them. Get off me. She's like, help me get this crap off. Where they really roll and pull. That horse has been taught to carry himself like that. If you put a bunch of crap on their face and on their neck and tie down and side pulls and stuff, they'll carry their head there, but it's because you forced your head there, not because they know that that's what you want. Basically, they have no other alternative, and they just walk around like this. And as soon as you do that, you see the shoulders kind of go back down, and then you see them kind of go into sway back. I mean, you can see the people who force, or the people who actually teach them to really carry it on their own. So, there's a lot of different stuff that people do with different breeds. You know, the Arabs start off and do this, and the this, and the that, and blah, blah, blah. And to be honest, I think a bunch of it is a bunch of hokey pokey crap. Because I don't care if you use a rope halter, or a snaffle bit, or a da-da-da-da-da-da-da. If you're teaching your horse to give to pressure, it doesn't matter what you use, okay? If you want to just use a rope around his neck, if you're teaching them to give to pressure and you're patient and you follow through with what you're doing, you don't need all the gimmick stuff.
Because I really, but eventually, once, you know, we go on and on, I would love to just go bitless with a natural, just the pressure, you know, whatever you need.
Right. And actually, what I would prefer to hear you say is that as she gets trained, you don't even have to touch the reins.
Oh, boy.
That's what I prefer.
Yeah.
Your hand stays there and she moves off your body. Whether there's a bit in her mouth or things hanging off her ears, or whatever thing that we put on her, it doesn't matter. The whole point is that we don't, this only steers the nose. Your body steers the shoulders. So when we're steering, do we really care where that nose goes? Not really. We're more concerned where those shoulders go. Because those shoulders are going to take us off the cliff. Or up the mountain. So as we're riding, it's more of a whole body ride, okay? We're going to use our legs, and we're going to use our energy, and we're going to use all that stuff to steer this. Okay. And this is our engine, and this is our main steering, and this is the finishing prettiness, okay? If you don't steer from here. We steer from the shoulders. So, have you ever seen those horses that when they move, and you can do half passes, and you can do, it's shoulder work. That's all it is. Right. You know, a counter pirouette. You're moving through the shoulder.
I think we've all seen Stacey Westfall.
There you go. Perfect example.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's not because she used some big, huge, heavy bit. It's because she broke the whole body, and that horse was taught to move off the pressure. Whatever pressure it came from. Okay? So no matter what you use, if you always remember that when I already just started this, okay? Yeah. When I put pressure, if that horse moves away from it, there you go. That was her first half pass. So a lot of people like it's a big fancy crapple, well my horse is well no, it either moves off pressure or it doesn't. You know, I really try to not
I know that's something I need to learn in order to teach. But I'm not sure of it myself.
Right. And so when you're riding, it's more of a whole body experience versus just whatever bit. It really shouldn't matter what kind of bit you use, because you should be riding with your body anyway. The only time it matters is when you go to correct. I use that for every horse that I use, whether it's my finished show horse or I have a gypsy horse that I take to the equine fair and we go and do